All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Ooh. My name is Luke, and we're playing some Supermarket Sim today. And, it's kind of loud. It's my headset. Yeah, we're going to continue to sell things. I think I have enough to buy another license. Regardless, hi. It's been a week. Welcome. Unless you're far in the future, then it's been a lot longer. But, it doesn't matter, because we're here now. Everything is restocked. Everything is clean. And we're good to go. Bit of an illness. So if you see me cough with no sound, it means I caught it, and I'm not coughing in your face. So I'm muting myself. Now, I have a bone to pick with people. I watched a movie this weekend. It was Hellboy, the Crooked Man. And I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. So, lo and behold, I look up some things online because I was curious about the cast, because most of the people, if not all of them, were people I have never heard before. And I want to say, a lot of negative reviews. Reviews that I don't agree with. So, first of all, first of all, I want to say Ryan Taylor, the guy who directed the movie. I really hope that's his last name. Anyway, while I look it up, he's creative. Because the way the movie was, yeah, Brian Taylor, basically shot and cut, at first didn't make sense to me, right? I watched it, and I'm like, a lot of cuts. A lot of cuts where the camera doesn't move. Just sitting there. And then it's cutting, and cutting, and cutting. And then I'm like, wait a minute. This reminds me of a comic book. Because it looks like you're going from panel to panel to panel, panel. And sure as shit, I go and I look up the comic book that this one's based off of. Dude, frame for frame, it is each panel of the comic book. Panel for panel. I'm like, alright. It's basically like you're reading the comic, but on a movie screen. And I thought that was sick. So instantly, I'm like, that's awesome. That's great. That's creative. I love it. Secondly, people said that the story had no cohesion, right? I thought the story was pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna lie. The movie basically played out like the. What do you mean? When you didn't change before? Sorry, I need to go check this. I thought I changed prices, but whatever. Cool. Yeah. So like, it the story read like it's a weekly issue of the series, right? Like starts off in the middle of a mission, shit happens, you go fix the shit. That's every action movie ever. So I don't understand that, complaint from people. But two, it's like, dude, it's a comic book hero. It's what they do. It's constantly what they do. Every issue of Spider-Man is, hey, I'm in the middle of one shit. Other shit happens. I'm gonna go fix it. And I do. And I win. Because I'm Spider-Man. It's like, Spider-Man or Batman. Either way. But also, it's like, okay, sure, I can even give you that if you don't. I get it's a movie, but like, you're reading a comic book. It's pretty much what it is. It's all they are. Another issue was people didn't think the Crooked Man had like the weight or levity that a villain needs for movies like this. I'm like, all right, I can see that one. However, 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 this movie took place in the universe. Took place in 1959. Hellboy was born in World War II, which is 10, 15 years prior to the movie. So chronologically, in the realm of episodic media like comic books and TV, he's in season 1 of his trip through the life of the character, right? Like, yeah, you're not gonna face a super evil Satan level character that early in the series, right? If you watch Supernatural, Sam and Dean fight zombies, werewolves, shitty vampires in seasons 1, 2, and part of 3. I mean, they do it through the entire series, but like they're the big bads in the first 2.5 seasons. You know, season 1, Satan didn't pop out and go, "Yo, what's up? I'm gonna fuck you up." No, that's like 4 and 5. It's like, it's established they're badasses at that point, right? Like, you don't toss Satan in there day one. That's not how you do it. In terms of Hellboy the Crooked Man, the Crooked Man is the shitty villain from the first season. That's all it is. That's all it is. He's not supposed to have weight. He's just some side villain that he goes and beats the shit out of because it's his job, right? But it introduces the big bad for the whole series, right? You saw in the movie, there's this, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like Satan or like a greater demon or whatever, but it's a giant, like, crow creature that is holding the soul of his mother captive and perpetually burning her in hell or something. That's the fucking bad guy. That's the goal here. That's the goal of the movie. Or the series. And honestly, I hope Brian Taylor makes more of this, because I enjoyed the movie. Right? But like, yeah, you're not gonna have the super big bad guy. Dude, the first Hellboy movie with Ron Perlman technically had the super big bad guy from the comics, but like, he wasn't the key issue. Key issue was there's monsters in the city. He needs to go beat the shit out of them. The second one, the Golden Army, an elf shows up and releases some robots. Sure. Right? Like, I don't feel like I'm going insane here. Right? Like, that's reasonable. It's a reasonable power level for an early career villain for a comic book hero. Right? So it's like, Right? That's all I'm saying. I enjoyed the movie. It made sense. Once you realize those little fine details, it's like, this is a nice, well-made movie. I liked it. It was good. And honestly, CGI, the only bad CGI was the spider at the beginning. Just because it was moving fast, and they only had $20 million for the whole movie, which is like, oh my god, $20 million. That's life changing for literally everyone on the planet that isn't already a millionaire. Right. However, it's a movie studio. 20 million for a movie. Not a lot of money for a movie, especially nowadays. Right? The average Marvel movie is like 300 to 600 million dollars, and they get 10% of that, 8% of that. It's like, Jesus, okay, you guys are poor. So I don't, CGI is like, all right, why not? I didn't buy a single thing. I still made a profit. That's awesome. Actually, I supplied in the morning. No, morning, last episode. Anyway, vodka's down. Okay. Where is vodka? Roasted over here. So yeah, it's like, yeah, they took nothing and made a decent movie out of it. Pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah, just saying. But also, hold on, let me. Be good. Um, I can't speak and do this at the same time. That's why I didn't buy anything yesterday, because I'm awful. So yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I recommend going and watching it. Just keep in mind that the weird cuts are on purpose, right? The story is accurate and on purpose. It follows the comic books. So if you're one of those people that's really big on the comic books, you'll recognize it, especially if you've read the book already. Pretty noticeable. It's pretty fucking obvious. But no, it's good. And Brian Taylor, if you ever see this, which I know you probably won't, because why would you? I have zero relation to anybody in Hollywood. So make more. Make more of those. I'll watch them. They're pretty good. Keep the same cast. Trust me. Your Hellboy was absolutely much better than the David Harbour one. Like, I have nothing against David Harbour whatsoever. Dude's good in Stranger Things. He's good in fucking The Equalizer, right? For those of you who didn't know, he was in that movie. I saw that on vacation like a month ago. I'm like, that fucking David Harbour? That the Stranger Things guy? Sure as shit. Yeah, it was. And he's good in it. Everything. Hold on. Nothing against the dude. But my god, was the Hellboy that he was in ages ago? Like 5 years now? 4 years? I was in college. Dude, again, David Harbour's never gonna see this because, again, why would he? But dude, that that movie, I'll watch any movie whatsoever. Like, if any movie, I'll watch it. And if I don't care typically about the comics or whatever. I watched the Fast and Furious movies because they're a meme at this point. Like, however, that Hellboy movie with David Harbour was the only movie where I legitimately regret seeing the movie. I wanted to ask for a refund because it was that bad. I contemplated walking out, and it really sucks because the actors were good. It's just the story, the CGI, the whole certain aspects of it was just not great. It's the only movie I've ever wanted to walk out of, but I didn't because I don't like wasting money. But like Mila Jovovich, David Harbour, the dude from John Wick that runs the Continental that I can't remember the name of his, the actual person. So many. You know what? I'm gonna look that up while these guys stock and then shop. But like, dude, it was bad. Which one was it? 2019? Yeah. 7 years, Jesus fuck. Yeah, David Harbour, Mila Jovovich. I don't know who Sasha Lane is. Ian McShane, that guy. Daniel Day Kim. He's in a lot of good stuff. But like, dude, how do you fuck up that bad? Like the four decent people in the movie. How do you fuck it up that bad? Like, come on, dude. It won't even tell me who the director is. Where is this? Neil Marshall. What else has he made? The Descent, Dog Soldiers. That's why I've never heard of any of this. I've heard zero of it. Anything he's made. Wow, really? He did not make Constantine. Fuck you. He did not make Constantine. Okay, yeah, no, he didn't. Okay, good. Yeah, no, fuck you. Yeah, he made The Descent, which apparently is popular. I've never heard of it, but actually, who directed Constantine? They're supposedly coming out with another one. Francis Lawrence. Yeah, you're. I like you. Constantine 2. There's an official front page for it. Oh, he made the Hunger Games movies. Really? Those weren't bad either. I Am Legend 2 is a movie? I'm sorry. What? Released in 2025. No shit. Didn't he... No, there was an alternate ending that was canon, wasn't it? Because the one you saw in theaters, the main ending, was him face diving at the glass against the head zombie with a timed with a grenade with a pin pulled out of it. You know, to beat the bad guy. So he dies. Like that's spoiler. It's fucking 20 years old. But there, I forgot there was an alternate ending where he gives the super zombie his like wife back or something, and he escapes like scot free, and they all just go to Immunity Land, I guess. So yeah, it's I forgot about that ending until just now. Anyway, yeah, I didn't realize there was number 2 coming out. Let's go back to that real quick. Okay. Yeah, no, the dude who made Constantine made a lot of good other movies. I Am Legend, he made Constantine, he made Men in Black? No. Maybe? No, no he didn't. Okay. Oh, yeah, dude. A lot of music videos, apparently. Nelly Furtado, Jennifer Lopez, Backstreet Boys, Shakira, Black Eyed Peas, Alanis Morissette, Britney Spears, Green Day, Audioslave, Gwen Stefani, Pink, Aerosmith. And then, yeah, goes right into movies. I Am Legend, Hunger Games, all of them, to be honest. Lady Gaga, again, Hunger Games. God, I Am Legend 2 is gonna be a thing. That's incredible. That's one way to find out. Holy shit. Red Sparrow? I heard that was really good, actually. Yeah, damn, dude. Like, shit. Dude makes good movies. Versus the guy who made Hellboy, which... in 2019, which was not good at all. Please don't go watch it, ever. But do watch the one called The Crooked Man. That was pretty good. That was pretty damn good. I enjoyed it. Let's see. Buy those, buy one of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those. Let's see, 2 of those. 1. You're fine. Alright, that's all I can kind of probably get. Ooh, just got him in. I get 2 of them. Artichokes? Didn't someone say we were out of artichokes? We have artichokes. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh. Okay. Beer. Hummus. Bloop, 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 bloop. You got him? Good. Alright, that's clean for tomorrow. Or it's ready to go for tomorrow. God, there's a bunch of movies I need to go see, actually. Hey, Sinners is really good. I refuse to watch Mission Impossible because I treat those just like the Fast and Furious movies. And I know I said I watched the Fast and Furious movies because they're a meme, but only if I get to do stupid shit while watching it, right? My favorite memory is going to go see Fast and Furious 8, I think, back in high school. And the only reason we went was because, one, we knew it was going to be a stupid movie, and it was incredibly stupid. But the whole thing was, we went as friends. So I went with friends, and the whole objective was to see how much food we could sneak into the movie theater. And let me tell you, we got a lot through. I went to my favorite taco place, got a bundle of 4 tacos, plus chips and salsa, stuffed into a hoodie. Oh, sorry, and 2 Mexican Cokes. All of that in my hoodie, so I looked extra fat, and then got into the movie theater. A buddy of mine brought in 3, what was it, 6-piece wings from Buffalo Wild Wings, because he got 3 different flavors. And then he got 2 20-ounce bottles of, like, root beer or something. Got that in there. Someone brought, what was it, Wendy's or something? Some fast food burger. But he also got in a 2-liter with him. We got a good amount of shit into the theater. Simply because that's the only reason we were there. That and to watch a shitty movie. And we made fun of the movie the entire time. Like, we didn't, like, talk really loud to ruin the movie. But, like, we laughed really hard at the stupidest shit. Because it was just an absurd movie. Right? Like, that was the one where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson stood on the edge of a, like, pickup truck as he was driving on ice. And a missile ploops up onto the ice and is riding like a Tomahawk cruise missile, like as big as the truck missile, right? Goes onto the ice. And you know what Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson does? He puts a foot on it and kicks it away from the truck. And he does it successfully. He alters the trajectory of this missile. Now you're thinking like, well, yeah, it's on ice and it's moving. It should be easy. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's a big dude. I get that. I do. I understand. That's his whole thing. He's bald. And he's strong. I understand. However, that missile in real life weighs an outrageous amount of weight, right? Here, let me show you. Well, let me tell you. Let's see, weight of a Tomahawk missile. Let's see. With its booster, which I'm assuming it had because it came directly out of the submarine that was chasing them down on a frozen lake. Think that through. 3,500 pounds. That's more than the pickup truck that he was riding in. But no, he's gonna lean over, put a foot on it, and just kick the Tomahawk cruise missile out of the way? Like, dude, no. You can't do that. Physically cannot do that. I missed all of this shit, apparently. Apparently they went shopping after I bought all my shit. Okay. They went heavy on the liquor. Damn. Yeah. I'm calling bullshit. Okay? He's a big dude. I get it. But this is a movie franchise that used to be mildly believable, right? Stealing cars, racing in the streets, criminal shit. Yeah, sure. I believe it. That happens. I live in Houston. That shit happens constantly downtown. But dude, like, can't do that. And then go into one dude can push 3,500 pounds with one leg. No. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. It's garbage. Anyway, back off my tangent. That's why Mission Impossible sucks, because it's just like Fast and Furious, but worse. It's ridiculous stunts. Like, dude, I saw not Fallout. Is it Fallout? The one with Henry Cavill? I did see that one. I don't care how big you are or how technically sound you are. If you are 5'6", how tall was Tom Cruise? 5'6". This whole episode is just me talking shit. By the way, I typed out Tomahawk again. Tom Cruise. He is 60 years old. Jesus. He's 5'7". Right. Let's see. Henry Cavill. He is 6'1". Tom Cruise weighs 160 pounds. Henry Cavill weighs 230 pounds? Oh, it didn't say for Henry Cavill. Weight. Yeah, 200 pounds, give or take, depending on body fat. Yeah, okay. So yeah, probably sitting around 215. Dude, Henry Cavill would fucking decimate Tom Cruise in a fist fight. But you're telling me Tom Cruise beats the shit out of him in Mission Impossible? When they're both supposed to be highly trained secret agents? No. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Right? That's what they killed Henry Cavill like a bitch. What? What? No. What do you mean it's 0? What do you mean? Do I not have any? Do I not? I don't have any sushi? Did they buy? They bought all the sushi. What did they? They bought everything while I was not paying attention. Holy shit, dude. Anyway, that's why I don't watch the Mission Impossibles, because they're just making Tom Cruise do shit that he can't physically do, right? It's the same thing with Reacher. Like, I had that issue when Tom Cruise was Reacher the first time. Because I knew what Reacher was supposed to look like. Because Reacher was supposed to look like me, except even bigger. You know, at the time I was also athletic and pretty much ripped because I played sports all year round. You know, it's not like current me, it's like past me. So, anyway, yeah, 6'3", 270 pounds of raw muscle. You know, Alan Richardson was born to play Jack Reacher. Tom Cruise at 5'7", 150, 160 pounds? No. 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 Now, do I believe he can play a pilot? Absolutely, because pilots are typically tiny. Just in general. You can't be excessively tall and or fat. Or, you know, you can't put Brian Shaw, the world's strongest man, in an F-35. Comfortably. Logistically. Okay? You're burning so much more fuel. So yeah, they're typically smaller people. Kind of like jockeys. But not quite as small. So it's like, yeah. Put Tom Cruise in a plane. That's fine. And you know what? He was good in Edge of Tomorrow. I'll give him that. It's just the Mission Impossible movie. It's like, dude. Character limitations. Actor limitations are a thing. Okay? Like, Jesus. Right? And it goes both ways. I wouldn't expect Henry Cavill to fucking play, like I said, play a jockey in a horse race movie. Right? I wouldn't expect him to play a Formula One driver. You know? I would expect him to play Superman, or Batman, or fucking Thor, or Wolverine from the fucking Deadpool movie. You know, I'd expect that. Right? Yeah, no, not Tom Cruise, though. Again, I have nothing against Tom Cruise, but it's like, you could do better for, like, casting the physiology. That's all I'll say about that. This entire episode has been me shitting on movies and actors. And I apologize. I'm not usually like this. I usually don't even critique or rate movies in general. But, you know, felt necessary. I watched a good movie that people shit on and I had to defend it. And I gave examples of other movies that are not as good. I feel vindicated. Although I forget half the rant already. But that's okay. Who needs a good memory? Anyways. Certainly I don't. Anyway, I should probably do my job in-game and buy things. Alright, let's see. You're good. You're not. Nope. Cheese? But you're good on those. Ooh. Hold a Piper. Oh, let's see. You're good. You could use some. You could use one. Tea's fine. Tea is fine. You also fine. You good. You good. Also, I've been playing Red Dead on stream, and I keep realizing that I really want them to do another Red Dead where they just keep going back in time, right? Because, like, Red Dead 2 is a prequel to Red Dead 1 with John, right? But there's so much unanswered shit with this game that I'm like, if you go back one more to, like, the origin of Arthur and Dutch, that would make a great game, and I would play it, because there's a lot of shit I need to know, right? Like, why is Javier wanted in Mexico? What did he do? Right? Good question. No idea. They don't tell you. No, we're good. Alright. So it's like, sure. What happened in Blackwater? Someone got shot. I know that. Guess what? That could be the opening to Red Dead 3, or the ending to Red Dead 3. Shit, you don't even have to play as Arthur. Right? You know. Red Dead 2, spoilers, ends with Arthur getting murked by Micah and tuberculosis. But, you know, Red Dead 1 ends with John getting fucking blasted by the law. Red Dead 3, the ending could be whatever other character. What's one of the ones that died at the beginning of the game? Right? Not Sean. Sean actually just died recently in my playthrough. I can't remember the dude's name, but yeah, like, have a brand new character, you know, kind of cycle through maybe Arthur's upbringing into the gang with John and all that shit, right? You know, how do they find Micah? Actually, Micah was fairly new in Red Dead 2. Right, but how they found Arthur, how they found John, how they found Hosea, how they found half the people, right? And again, it could end violent. Your character gets caught in the crossfire at the boat in Blackwater and dies. Dies letting everyone else run free, right? Kind of, the way 2 ends with Arthur dying and everyone else escapes, that kind of thing. So it's like, you could do that pretty damn easy. And not many people would question it. At all. In my honest opinion, no one would question it. It'd be like, sick. We get more Red Dead, and it's probably going to be just as good as the other ones. I'd play it. I would play that game. I would play another prequel. It could be done so easy. Honestly, I want them to make another Arkham game. I think they hinted at maybe resurfacing the IP after new Batman game reportedly in the works at Rocksteady 8 months ago. Yeah, see, I mean, the people who made the Arkham series, you know, Rocksteady, you know, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, fuck Arkham Origins. I've played it, it's alright, but like, not as good. And then Arkham Knight. Those 3. The Rocksteady ones. Fantastic. Then they hand it over. They basically just, they don't quit. They kind of just close studio. And then one, oh, what was it called? Well, first of all, Suicide Squad. That didn't do great. I still have the game. I should play it. I've never played it. I need to, just to see for myself. I have to, just to see for myself how bad it is. But also, Gotham Knights, which, actually, Gotham Knights, I enjoyed. Honestly, I enjoyed that game. It wasn't bad. In my opinion, it wasn't bad. But, like, I can see why people had issues with it. Because, like, some of the abilities are just weird and don't quite make sense. But also, it kind of does. It was a very weird game. I enjoyed it. It was fun. But Suicide Squad is what nailed in the coffin, and I'm pretty sure. I actually went down in cash. That's not great. It's not great at all. No, not that one. This one? What? Hold on. Sorry. 1 second. What cheese went down? This one? No. Is it this one? Okay. Anyway. that hit heavy. But yeah, no, it's like, I wonder if Rocksteady, the original people, were like, all right, Suicide Squad did awful. We need to come back, make one more game that isn't solely for VR. I know Arkham Shadow or whatever it's called, the VR game for Meta, is out. I think they want to make another game like Night. I don't know how or what storyline they would do. If there would be a prequel, sequel, epilogue, whatever. I don't know what they would do. But if they do one, I will be playing it on release. For those of you who don't know, I'm a very, very, very big Arkham fan. I'm actually going to play through all 3 of those games and put it on YouTube. Because I fucking love those games so much. So much. Right? So, expect those in the next year, probably. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Big fan. Super fan. Literally? Literally. 3D printing. You know, that's what I didn't talk about today. We got a 3D printer at work. I have to use company resources. Just kidding. Off the record. Not gonna do that. Anyway. I 3D printed this shit. Like, this legit works, by the way. I don't know if the developers knew what they were doing, but this flies straight as shit. Like, you can see, like, little dents maybe on the end of it from where I threw it at my back fence. A good 20 yards away. It throws straight as shit. Like, it throws straight. Right? And yes, I have that hanging on my wall. Yeah, no, like, dude, Arkham, it's my game. It's my game, dude. It's my series. It's my franchise. It's my franchise. Okay? Anyway, I think with that full episode of shitting on movies and video games now, actually, as well as uplifting others, don't worry. I think that's going to be it for this episode. So, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, yeah. In terms of Supermarket Sim, I didn't do shit, but I did talk a lot. So that's... I broke even. I broke even. I definitely broke even. So, next episode, I'll probably buy another license. And hopefully, hopefully, nope, hey, I did not pick you up, bro. There we go. Yeah, I need to buy at least 2. So maybe I'll play a little bit off stream on the weekend and just get like 10 grand. So I can get both of these. Or, see, that's a lot. And ooh. That's gonna be a future me problem. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to get a loan. 7750 is not gonna get me much. I need at least 10 grand before I can even take a loan to get the new expansion, but then I have a bunch of other fucking issues. Yeah, it's a weird thing. We'll progress. We'll progress at some point. We'll progress at some point, don't worry. But yeah, no. Thank you all for watching. This has been more Supermarket Sim. It's progress. At this point, it's a background video for you guys. You know, certain episodes like this, they're the filler episodes of the TV show, right? You know, I talk about random shit. This is on in the background, whatever. So, enjoy while you're doing dishes or homework or playing a video game. Have fun. Yeah, and if you like what I do here and you want to see me, you know, live, like I said, I'm playing Red Dead right now on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LucaRant. Same name on Twitch. And, yeah. 8 to 10 p.m. at the moment. Might change in the far future if anyone's watching from then. We'll see. Yeah, feel free to give me a follow over there. And, yeah, here, feel free to get, if you like, you know, if you like this kind of thing, feel free to give me a like. Subscribe if you want more. Comment what I'm doing right, if you agree. I know I might argue with some people on the movies. I know there's some fans of Tom Cruise. Again, nothing against him, just his Mission Impossible movies could be a little more believable if he wasn't in them. And yeah, just... yeah, feel free to comment. Constructive arguing, I would say, for the movies and stuff. So, keep it polite, I'll ask. Are you going to ignore me? Potentially. Try not to. Anyway. With that. Yeah, if I don't see you on stream, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.